Hi Cancer, I'm Brenda and I'm here again today to bring you your Angel Tarot and Angel Oracle reading for the month of November 2018. I want to thank you for your interest in my YouTube channel and subscribing, sharing, and viewing and liking these videos. As you know, this is strictly a general reading and it can apply to every person in the universe. But if you'd like clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, I welcome you to go up there and press that button and it will take you to my website, where you can see the services that I offer and either how to schedule a private reading with me or a Reiki session. So, I'm sorry that I didn't come out in October, but I was in Europe and Italy for the month of September and I was unable to do this. So, we're starting off fresh for November 2018, Cancer. Now, we're doing things a little different. You will be getting 5 cards for this month, and for each one of those 5 cards, after I've done that reading, you will be getting a clarifying card, which will be the total of 10 cards for the month. And then at the very end, you'll have an outcome card, which will come from Answers from the Angels Oracle deck. So perhaps there's a question you need an answer to, and that may apply to that as well. But it will be the outcome card for this entire reading. So let's get on with it, Cancer. Let's see what we're going to get. So I asked my guides in Divine Spirit to send me the cards for you today. So they've already given me 3 cards right off the bat, and we need 2 more for Cancer. So there's 1 and there's 2. That was pretty fast. Sometimes they make me work for this a lot harder. So let's see what the energy is for you for this month, Cancer, of November. Okay. Alrighty, I see you have a couple cards that other people have had too as well. So that tells me there's similar things going on with different signs as well. So let's start off with the beginning of November, and you've been given your first card is a fire card, the 10 of fire. And I love the 10s, but anyway, they're very interesting, and this is about your self-development, this fire card. And fire cards have to do with that. And sometimes that means taking risks we normally wouldn't take, going places we normally wouldn't go, but all of that to achieve the final outcome for our own personal self-development on our path. Excuse me. But today, I don't know whether it's because it's the fall where I live and things are sort of dry right now with the leaves and that, but I've been quite dry and I've been coughing. So if I do that through this video, please understand, I apologize, but I have no control over it. And I am drinking my water. So let's get back to the 10 of fire, Cancer. So I do see that some of you are being pushed quite to almost to the brink. I see you standing on the edge of the cliff and you're teetering and you're like, oh my God, my head's spinning. I've got so much work I've been doing and how am I ever going to get it done? So you need to ask for help or accept people that are coming into you that will offer this help to you. Don't be too proud, Cancer. Please, I know that, you can be Wonder Woman or Superman and get these things done, but please know that there are people around there that you can allocate some of these jobs to, that you don't need to be pushing yourself so hard. Because what happens is we get out of balance. And when we get out of balance, it can be spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically, then what it does is the stress-related problems will overflow into our physical well-being and our health. And you don't need any stress-related illnesses or concerns with your health at this time. So I do see that there's a lot of things going on. I see a basket that you're holding with a million things coming out of it that you're having to deal with. And you're picking one at a time and it's all getting overwhelming. So please know that you can ask people for help. I see that there will be people there to assist you with this work. So don't push yourself so hard at the beginning of the month of November, Cancer. Now, the second card you've been given is the relationship card. It is the 3 of water. Water cards are our relationship cards. And, it can be, intimate and romantic or not. It could be a relationship with a person around you, a friend, a companion, a co-worker, these types of things as well. But this is the happy card. This is a celebratory card. This shows me that in November, you're going to be invited to an occasion that is going to be so much fun. And it may be a wedding. It may be a graduation. It may be the birth announcement of a baby or a shower. It could be a bar mitzvah. I don't know. But there's going to be some celebratory event coming into some of you, Cancers, in the beginning of, of November. So it shows me that you're going to get this invitation. You're going to accept it because you've been working way way too hard, Cancer. And now it's time for you to kick up your heels and have fun and de-stress and enjoy this occasion. So expect, some of you, that you will be receiving an invitation to this type of event coming in for you. I do see you're going to have fun. Some of you, I see you're going to be seeing people that you haven't seen in a long time, and others you're going to make new acquaintances. And either way, it's all going to be very paramount for you on your life path by going to this event that you're going to be invited to. Now, this card came up as well, and it was ironically in the middle of the reading for another sign. And this is the Empress, and it's a major card, and this shows me that you know, she's the ultimate mother. She has the ability to nourish everything around her, and I see that you, Cancer, and I know Cancers personally are amazing parents, and I do see that you're always out there to help others and nourish and nurture others. And yourself. You need to take time for yourself as well. But this shows me that you're going to have some abundance coming in, and it's amazing that they refer to it as lavish. So I do see some of you maybe getting, it's like you hit the jackpot, and I don't mean you're winning the lottery, but that things are going to turn around and get so much better for you. The energy around you is going to improve, and it's like you're going to take a deep breath and say, finally, things are so much better. So I'm excited for you, Cancer. I think things are going to turn around by the middle of November and be exciting. And I mean, to get an invitation to go to these events in November and have fun, definitely, especially when you've been working so hard in October. They show me you've been working in October, coming into the beginning of November, very, very hard. So I do see that things are going to improve. And it's all about how you're treating people. It's to do unto others things. So I want you to think about those little random acts of kindness that we can send out into the universe and to those that need it. And it's going to come back to you. This is all about the law of attraction. This is all about what you put out there, you're going to get back. And unfortunately, you've been doing your work quite well, and you've been being positive and helpful and always there for other people. So I do see that you are going to be getting the abundance coming into you, and the happiness and things and the energy around you improving. Now, this is the Empress, who's also known as the Archangel Gabriel card, and Gabriel is the bringer of messages, beautiful messages and information. So you may be getting some emails or something, cyber sent to you, or it could even be slow mail coming in your mailbox. But I do see there's some information that's going to be important coming into you that's really going to make you happy. It could be a check coming in for you, or being deposited into your bank. Some of you may be receiving money that you did not expect, or you have been expecting others. But I do see that this is abundance coming into some of you, and it will be in the form of currency and money. Others, it could be in the form of just abundance is many things. It can be money, time, or effort. So some of you may be getting time off that you so deserve, that you need it, and perhaps a holiday being booked. Others, I see you're going to be getting recognition for all the efforts you've been putting into a situation, a project, or some sort of thing, that you are going to get recognized for that, and the pat on the back. Not bad for the middle of November, Cancer. Now, we go on to our fourth card, which is the Eight of Earth. And Earth cards have to do with the material part of our lives and how we bring that in. And often it is in the form of money and currency, which is from our jobs, careers, and professions. But it is the Earth card. It has to do with Mother Earth, the ecosystem, and our closest circle, which is our families or people we feel that closely connected to, that we bring into our tribe and circle. And think of family. I do see this one has to do with work. This has to do with the effort and a project or something that you've been involved in and you've been applying your efforts to very, very diligently and focused on. You're going to be getting rewarded, because they refer to this as what you do as skilled work. Okay, you're going to get recognition. And it's funny how I just said that about the Empress. People around you are going to notice, and things are going to work out for you. I do see that some of you are taking a new topic. Some of you are actually going back to school to take a new topic and a new skill to either add to your credentials now and your resume now, or it could be something new that some of you are branching out into, and you've decided you're going to take that leap of faith. You're going to go back to school. You're going to take that course, and it's going to work out. It's amazing, because you're going to get the rewards from that. So I do see some of you are reading. I see books around you. I see others on the computer that are researching and reading out there. And you've got your head down, and you're wanting to absorb, like the sea sponge, all that knowledge and information that's going to benefit you down the road. Going to be busy, Cancers. The final card is the Knight of fire, and you started the month with a fire card, and now you're ending the month with a fire card. And this is all about things coming in quickly to you. So you've worked very hard for where you know, through the month of November, and now you're going to have this event that's going to come in really quickly, and you're going to be faced with having to make a decision about this event. And and it's going to need your immediate attention. But the caution here is that you need to take time to read things over carefully, but keep in mind time is of the essence, and you can't procrastinate and shelf this and say, yeah, I'll get back to it. Because you need to act on it ASAP, but be careful and read everything over carefully. Weigh your options, okay? See what everybody else's, energy into this equation is going to bring into it, if there's other people involved in this. So make sure that you read everything over before you do, but you need to act on it. You're not going to get a second chance at this. So when it comes in, look at it as a gift and act on it, okay? So I do see that, you may be meeting someone who is this Knight of Fire, and the Knight of Fire has to do with wands. This is the Knight of Wands. And I do see that, you're going to want to embark on this, or you're going to meet someone who's like this Knight. And this person is going to be exciting, adventurous, self-assured, and often appear to be restless. So this is all about acting on this situation, okay? Don't wait around, okay? Don't let it stress you out, but you need to do your research, think about it, weigh your options, and then step up, okay? So, Cancer, let's go on with our clarifying cards now for this reading. And your clarifying cards, the first one is for the Ten of Fire, which was the beginning of your month, and telling me how much work that you've been doing and wearing yourself out, and knowing that you need to ask for help, okay? Don't do it all on your own. You can't. It's going to wear you down, and you're going to get resentful when people are on you all the time to do this, to do that. Please do this. Please do that. So I asked for this clarifying card for my guides and Divine Spirit for the Ten of Fire for my friend Cancer. Well, there you go. The first one that hit my lap, that's the one we have to take. So you've been given the Ace of Earth. So, clarifying with the Ten of Fire and knowing that you need to ask someone for help to get this work done. This is a great card. This is the beginning of you stepping up and finally saying, yes, I have to do this. And you're going to see the inflow of abundance coming into you because like they say, 2 heads are better than 1, 4 hands are better than 2, and the work is going to get done even better and faster for you. So I do see that some of you, this does have to do with a business venture. This does have to do with business. This does have to do with your job where you're working very, very hard. But I do see that some of you may be doing this to get credit for, like some of you maybe, it showed you going back to school, you may be getting your master's in something, your BA in something, some certification in something. But I also see some of you maybe sticking your, going for a leap of faith and sticking your head out there and yourself out there to open up a new business venture. And I do see it as a promising business venture. And I do see that you will not be doing it all on your own. You will be signing contracts that are important in documents. It could be you may be leasing, retail space. You may be signing, like leases or purchasing property. These types of things. You may have contracts that you have to sign because you've been hired and you now are the head of the department, or someone saying, you know what, I need you to come in on business with me. But some of you may be doing this solo. Some of you may be doing this in a collaborative effort with someone else. Now, let's see what the energy and the clarifying card for the Three of Water, all about this beautiful celebration that you're going to be going to. And kicking up your heels and having fun and what's going to happen there. So let's see what we've got here for that. So this is your cards. So, okay. This came out in the other sign too. And this is the Four of Earth. And this talks about taking it easy. Some of you may be going to go out there and you're going to kick up your heels and you may indulge too much. And it talks about money coming in the door and going out very quickly. So be careful who you get together with, and that someone doesn't talk you into lending you money that, you get sympathetic towards at this affair. Okay, so be careful. And some of you may be spending too much money on an outfit or a gift to do this. And then afterwards you're going to go, why did I do that? I'm finding money tight now at the end of the month. So just be careful when you go to this situation. You don't overindulge and you don't spread yourself too thin and wear yourself out at this occasion and come home feeling kind of depleted. Now, the other meaning of this is some of you may not want to go. You may decide, well, you know, I think I'm going to stay in. I don't really want to go. Well, you know what? This card comes through to tell you that you know, all work and no play makes Johnny a very dull person. So, I mean, that's an old adage, you know, saying that my parents used to say to me. And I mean, how wonderful that they could teach me that lesson, that it's not all about work. You still need to enjoy the little luxuries and the little things in life. So take yourself. This is saying, get out there and have fun. Just don't overdo it and don't overspend. So I found that an interesting card for that Three of Water for you, Cancer. So clarifying the Empress and all this wonderful abundance coming into you for the middle of the month of November. So let's see what the energy and what this clarifying card is going to have to say about that. I mean, that is a wonderful card, the Empress, of things improving, things turning around, you getting, some of you receiving a check in the form of money that you've been needing or wanting or applied for. Others, it's going to just come in many, many ways, and you being able to walk forward and give birth to your dreams now. You're going to have the resources to do this. So I'm asking my guides and spirit to give me that one clarifying card for the Empress for my friend Cancer, and there it is. So again, these cards keep coming up. You've got this sudden event with the fire card at the end of the month, and now you've got the Knight of Air, which again is a sudden event coming in. So things are going to be happening quite quickly in the middle of when this energy starts to turn around and improve for you. I do see that, you know, you have to carefully review your options with an offer that you may be given, okay? Someone may be coming in with an idea, a proposition, you know, some sort of information coming in that they want you to look and read over and see what you think about it, and or perhaps agree to it or disagree to it. But I do see that there's going to be an event that's going to come in at great speed, and it's going to be like, whoa, you're going to say, I got to deal with this now. I didn't expect this to happen so soon. So take time to carefully review your options before you sign on the dotted line. And I know you're going to come up with some creative solutions because that's who you are, Cancer, and you'll be able to do this. So this, you know, the Empress is telling me you're going to make it out. Things are turning around. The energy in your life is going to get better and improve, and abundance is coming into you. So yes, I don't see a problem with this event coming in that you have to deal with and consider, okay? So that's a good card for that too. So let's go on let's see what the clarifying card for the Eight of Earth is for our fourth card coming in for the month of November for Cancer. So here we go. Okay, this one popped up. So you got the King of Fire. King of Fire. So this is talking about the skilled work that you do, you getting recognized for everything you've done. You know, it could be the course that you've taken. You're going to get high marks in that. You're going to pass them. Don't worry about that. And also, you know, that now you're focusing. It shows me with the King of Fire that, you know, you're motivated, you're idealistic, you're ambitious, you're charismatic. You're so excited about this situation and this course and this new form of a topic that you're taking, some of you. So I want you to know that you have leadership skills, and don't be afraid to step up on that podium. If you're being asked to explain situations, if you're being asked to express your truth, go ahead and do that with confidence. I do see that you're going to be getting mentored. You're going to have someone teach you how to do this. Perhaps some of you are going through to be, you know, like coaches or life coaches or something. And I do see that you're going to be being mentored by others who are going to be able to groom and script you and teach you how to do this. So this is great. I do see that, you know, you're going to get rewarded for that. And along the way, you're getting the help to make that happen and come to fruition. So our final card, which is the Knight of Fire. And this is all about that sudden event again. You had the King of Fire coming in where you had to focus. You had the Knight of Air coming in where you had to focus. Now, at the end of the month, it talks about thinking things through carefully before you sign on that dotted line and agree to any contracts or any business propositions that someone may approach you to partake in. So here we go. Here's our final card for the outcome card, the clarification card, rather, for the Knight of Fire for Cancer. Whoops, there it is, and it's a very strong card, excuse me, because it hit the floor. So this is a relationship card, so I'm trying to tie it in with the Knight of Fire, so give me a minute while I think about this. Okay, so with this sudden event that comes in, it may throw you back on your heels, and you may not, you know, it's like, oh, I didn't expect this to happen. Oh, I don't need this at this time right now. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. You're going to feel like if you don't, you're going to miss an opportunity coming into you because you're looking back at yourself and saying, well, you know, I was here. I was in this box. I was getting stale and stagnant. I wasn't growing. I wasn't moving ahead on my path. And this is why I've made this decision to do what I'm doing now. So you need to open your eyes to any possibilities. Don't allow these feelings, okay? Because sometimes they're, you know, an illusion that we create, and we sort of, you know, have a panic attack when things come in really quickly. I want you to know that, you know, you're not going to miss an opportunity because you know the direction you need to go, okay? It shows me that you're surfacing now. You've been stagnant. You've been almost like you've been underwater and you needed to come up for air, and it shows me that you're doing that now, and you are starting to have an awakening and ascend and do that. So this is a good card about that Knight of Fire and that sudden event coming in. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it stress you out. You know what you need to do, and just take a deep breath. Make sure that, you know, you look at all the possibilities, all the options coming into you, and keep your eyes open. Now, let's look at that last card to tie in this, the outcome card from the Answers from Our Angels Oracle deck. So if it's a question that you need answered, Cancer, I want you to ask that question, throw it out to your guides, the angels, and the universe, and we'll see what it has to do with. But please know that this is the outcome card for this entire reading and spread for you for this month. So here we go. Let's see what we get here from our Answers from the Angels today. Okay, there we go. So you got the card Opportunity. I mean, I think this is the perfect card for you, Cancer, considering there's going to be all these options coming out for November. Busy, 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 doing things with your job, with a new course you're taking, all of these things, all these events coming in, and you're getting these opportunities because it talked about these throughout most of these cards. So know that there will be some amazing opportunities and activity coming into you for the month of November. I'm happy for you, Cancer. I think it's going to be an exciting month. You're up to I do see that you're up to being able to handle it and do it and not to worry. So this is a success card. Look at this beautiful picture. You know, she's stretching her hands up. She's looking at all the abundance coming down to her, being showered down on her, and knowing that opportunities are being put on the path for her. So this is what I want you to think about. Be optimistic. Put your head down. Yes, stay focused. Make sure you read everything before you sign on the dotted line, and know that you're going to get the recognition for all the hard work that you've been putting out for the month of November. Well, I thank you again, Cancer, for watching my videos, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a wonderful, optimistic month of November to look forward to. I'll see you again, my friend, in December, and know that I continue to stand in that circle of light for you, Cancer.